This is Grayman Media content. Hit the fucking button! You're pissing me off!
Welcome to PodDaddies.
Come on, Chewie.
Oh, actually, that was pretty good. Hell's it.
Yo, mama! Fair enough.
I'm sure that the glare from all of the lights aren't bouncing off of us right now.
All right, clap check.
1, 2 tits. 1, 2 tits.
Oh yeah.
Just making sure this is level.
What were we gonna
There
talk
we
about
go.
today?
Shit.
Or, do you remember anything we were talking about in the car?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you got stabbed twice.
Oh, yeah, cool. We'll get into that.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Welcome to PodDaddies. I'm
As-
John Wolf.
As always, on PodDaddies, it's me and John.
That's Devin Gray.
That's
Same
me.
boots, different day. I don't know if I got it. Get out of here.
That, I'm not going to do what you just did.
Why not?
Oh, dude, no. Like, you know how this
Wanna go?
You know how the show's called PodDaddies?
Fisticuffs.
Are you sure we have time for that?
No, let's just get to the episode.
I was gonna say, why don't you double check and see if we have time for that?
Now, see here to my old timer current radio clock. It says it's noon.
That's what I got too.
It's time for fisticuffs.
I think both of our watches are wrong.
Mine's not actually ticking.
And that sums up pretty much everything about John.
I'm not ticking.
I don't like the fact that you like, I can't make direct, like, I can't really look at you
I can
like,
fix that. Oh, yeah. And, oh, yeah. Let me get a little bit
he's
more
the one hitting the microphone, not me.
personal here. There you go. Yeah, we'll just hard cut it there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to do that for the whole 45 minutes.
Yeah, 30. All right, what's up, Dad?
I mean, it's better.
Is it?
Yeah, it's better.
Still can't make eye contact with you.
Like, we were about to, you know, like, for where we were, like, we were going to have a podcast where we were talking to each other, but we weren't looking at each other. Like, that's another problem with sitting this close to each other.
I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I'm cool with this. This is good for my posture. It's very important, especially since I got stabbed twice this week.
Do you want to talk about that?
No.
Because you made it seem like you wanted to talk about that. And you keep bringing it up like you want to talk about it. So it feels like to me that you're going to want to talk about it.
No, there's something I wanted to talk about that's more important, though. First, anyway. You know those really long eyelashes that girls are going crazy for and everybody, like, just has to have right now?
I have long eyelashes.
Do you? You know the fake ones, though.
Oh, yeah.
So, did you know that those... do you know where they originated from?
If you hit me with a pun right now?
It's not a pun. This is actual hard facts.
Okay, I'm interested.
This is not even a hot take. Well, it could be a hot take, but this isn't a hot take. Do you know where those came from?
No.
They were invented
Egyptians?
by hookers to stop cum from getting into their eyes.
Nice.
Hard facts.
Nice. I like that. I like that. It's a good idea.
They were called cumbrellas.
I believe that a lot less.
Cumbrella.
I believe that a lot less.
It's true, though.
Like, shockingly less.
It is shocking.
Could you pull that up for us, Jessica?
Cumbrellas. Look up cumbrella.
Do we even have the TV on the right input? Are we falling apart already?
No. Yes, we are falling apart. Oh, look. I was right. It's a cumbrella. Invented in 1982, London prostitute Gerda Purdy invented elongated eyelashes or cumbrellas to block semen from getting in working girls' eyes that were worn today as most common fashion statements. Hot take.
It's not. It's not.
Why not?
It's just a fact.
Okay, well, it's a very...
I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Take it off.
Yeah, let's get this the fuck up out of here. You know, it's a...
You had to go tie. I don't know why you went with tie.
It's, you know...
It
it's
is 90 fucking degrees in here.
It's 64.
Well, that's what
65.
it says. We are 90 degrees. Specifically 98.5.
No. No.
I'm 94.7?
I'm about to do a full 180.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm sweating over here. What?
I'm going to turn a new leaf.
I don't see any trees.
Oh. That's where you're wrong.
You have maple syrup?
I do actually. I have so much of it. We got a bunch of it in our trip to Gatlinburg.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. The Old Mill restaurant or whatever.
Okay.
That'd be really cool if I could see it.
Raise the cumbrella.
Like if that was on the correct TV screen, that would
Is
be
there a video?
that'd be super awesome. What in the fuck did you say?
Sorry, I want to know if there's a video of them in action. I want to know how well it works.
I don't want to see that.
I want to see how well it works.
I don't. I think I'm okay on
You
that.
ever had a facial?
Are you serious?
Like professionally?
Is this what we're doing today?
Just asking, Devin.
Is this the episode?
I'm just asking a question.
Oh man. No, I haven't had a facial. How about you, John?
Love facials.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did
Yeah.
the whole cucumber thing. They did
Oh,
a
yeah.
salt scrub. There's a
Uh-huh.
mist. It was the whole thing. It was great. My pores never felt so rejuvenated.
Fail.
Failed. Sorry, I watched a lot of Billy Ray Cyrus recently.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't watch any of the things that you told me to last episode.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
I wasn't going to talk about it.
Do you want to talk about how you got stabbed?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
That you got stabbed twice.
Yeah. So the first one was my fault. I did it to myself.
F's in the chats.
Can you get ones in the chat, please? What fucking chat, Devin?
You said you got, I know, right?
We should live stream it.
No.
Yep.
We're going to live stream the watch party. I think that's the only way to do
Just
that.
think if we live stream this, we could see their comments right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if that's what you want us to do.
Yeah.
We'll do that once a month. We have no problem doing that.
No problem. Anyway, yeah, so see the little mark on my thumb right here? It was much deeper, but I heal very quickly as I am a wolf.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm very...
So you got sliced, not stabbed.
Oh, no. See, what happened was I had this knife here, right? And then I was cutting bottles for work because we have to cut them because they're toxic chemicals and we don't want crackheads to drink out of them.
Sure.
So I was slicing through like this, and the knife came up, went straight down into the thumb, all the way through.
Could you keep hitting that microphone for me?
And then I pulled it out, and then I was like, oh, well, I hip bone.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't really stitch me up because the curvature of the blade made it to where it was more of a puncture, but it was only about a 3 centimeter long incision. If it was longer, it would have been a problem.
Uh-huh.
And then yesterday, I was knocking down a hornet's nest, and one of them came screaming at me with its bee-drill sized fucking asshole and shot me in the chest. So I was stabbed twice this week.
That was the most unepic version of that I could have ever thought.
All right, so it was about 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then...
Waffle House.
No, that's a different story. True, but different story.
I got burned to hell and back.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You're like second cousin to Deadpool now.
I know. It's really rough. It hurts a lot.
I actually think it looks kind of cool. It almost looks, because of the pattern, like it's tattooed. And it's like on purpose.
The only tattoo that I would ever get below my t-shirt line
Grayman.
There's only one.
Grayman.
No.
Is that gonna go on your pack? Where are we putting those?
I don't know.
I don't have much real estate left.
I know. We're going to have to get it done soon before you cover it all up.
I know it.
You got to get it on your neck.
Sick. Wolf on one side, PodDaddies in the middle, Grayman on the left.
Sean, please don't do that.
If we make it big, I will.
Yeah. So that's why you guys have to subscribe so that John has to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look like a complete fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't want to risk you looking like a complete fuck.
Not at all.
I'm actually getting a tattoo soon.
Oh yeah?
On the 28th.
Of?
The vault symbol from Borderlands.
Any particular reason?
Yeah, it's mine and Jessica's main video game that we we started off playing Minecraft, but I really wanted her to get into shooters with me. There it is right there.
Oh. Actually, I do like that. Are you gonna color it?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know exactly what mine's gonna look like, but
I thought you were gonna say that
that one would be sick as fuck.
Dope. I was gonna say I thought you were gonna say that it's like your couple symbol.
I mean, well, you didn't let me finish. It kind of is, right? Because
Shit
we
goes down.
really early in our relationship, that was like one of the first video games that me and Jessica really bonded over. You know, I'm a big gamer, so I really wanted her to get into video games with me. She really wasn't into video games that much when we first got together. That was one of the first video games that we really bonded over. Of course, there was Minecraft, but I also want to get Minecraft blocks. So I don't want to get, her name tattooed on me, but it's basically she's also going to get that tattoo the same day. So we're both going to have different versions of the same tattoo.
Well, that's dope. Yeah. I thought about doing something similar with my Jessica.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I would get. Essentially, in my mind, I theoretically have. It just was in foresight. Because I got the alpha wolf and the beta wolf. And the alpha and the omega. So they're both, the male and the female highest hierarchy in a pack. And that's how I feel like we are. And I'm eventually going to be changing my last name from Wolf to True Wolf. So that way we merge both of our lives together and create a new family line.
You're actually going to have to change your name to Wolf in order for that to happen, right?
Wolf and True Wolf. So it's going to be literally just... I'm just going to skip the Wolf part, and I'm just going to change my last name to True Wolf.
Okay.
And then she'll take that same last name.
I got you.
If we ever decide to put it on paper anyway.
Yeah. Does she have a wolf on her?
Oh, she could.
She'd have to get a wolf on her, Get like a...
She could get a zombified wolf.
Yeah, that seems right up her alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just making decisions.
Zombie
for her.
wolf tattoos.
Yeah. Matching. Like she got one half of the face, I have the other, and we put our hands together.
Oh, you're going to do it on the hand.
That would be dope.
It's going to fade quick, don't you think?
You can do upper wrist.
Upper wrist would be better.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about getting mine on the...
Quit hitting your mic.
So I'm thinking about getting... One time, bitch. So I'm thinking about getting mine on my chest.
Okay,
right
yeah.
Here. That's going to hurt, right?
No. Actually, my tit tats were fucking awesome. And I'm really mad now that my nipple rings aren't there anymore that, I want to do more chest tats.
Well, I'm thinking upper, up here. Kind of in the flabby bit of my
That's
my
going to
shoulder.
hurt.
That's what I thought, yeah.
That right here, you have 17 different nerve lines that run up through there.
Oh, okay, wow.
And it
I had
runs
no
all
idea.
the way down to your leg.
Wow.
So you will feel it. Like when I was getting the back of my arm tattooed here, I felt that all the way down to my feet.
So is blue more painful or...
Color don't matter. Oh, look, tits. Tattoo
Okay.
pain chart
maybe,
for females.
Maybe where I'm getting it precisely just needs to move a little down.
You know what's crazy about this is that the vagina is still not the most painful area for a tattoo, according to this chart. I'm just saying. Also, look at that thigh gap. I mean, that's impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's almost a straight line all the way down.
That's almost like this is not a real person.
Oh, fair enough. Back of the head, that could be a good spot.
That would be very painful, I feel like.
So, yeah. red's the most, blue's the least.
Sure.
And that was pretty similar on males too, honestly.
I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh no.
See, I don't agree with charts like this. Arms, shoulders, absolutely piece of cake. Elbows kind of sucks. In
I would
the
imagine,
incrux, the incrux right here sucks.
Yeah.
I will agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my dick tattooed. I know people who have. It's
I think you should.
just no. Why? You have to remain hard the entire time. First of all, and that's kind of hard to do when you have 5 million needles a minute going into your dick.
Well, isn't it just like 5 needles going in
5
rapid
needles
succession?
at a rapid succession at about 200 RPM into your dick. And that's a shading gun.
Just rail some illicit drugs.
Oh, like yesterday.
Yeah. And have Jess there. We know how you like it in the ass, so she can just tickle she can just tickle your asshole.
No.
No.
She always tries to get a finger, and I'm telling you, I've broken a nail off of her.
In your asshole, your sphincter's just that tight.
Cheeks, man. You don't get to the sphincter. The cheeks have so much power.
She got a finger up there.
She couldn't get a finger in there.
She got a finger in it, and you were like, "Oh, you fucked up."
Crack.
And so you just squeezed, and she was like, "Give it back," and you're like, "Oh."
No. I close the gap
With your
before Mordor arrives.
What?
Whatever. Bad pun. Bad version of a. Bleh.
Is it because you're worried she's gonna touch your eye of Sauron?
Yeah. And it will be sore.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I'm not doing it. It's too tight.
Really,
Dude.
like you've been alive for how long?
I have attempted to put shit up my ass before. The hamster was a different story.
Oh, you're not. You're serious or you're not serious?
A pencil is difficult.
Yeah.
I'm just not fit. I've tried to put a butt plug. I put a butt plug in with the tail.
Wow. With the tail.
Yeah. And then my ass bled, and I was like,
That's
"This
really
is never
hot.
happening again."
Your asshole bled.
It feels like you have a poop stuck. It's a really weird feeling. I don't like it.
Really?
Don't like it.
Huh.
I've told her this. She's determined, but I've just told her I don't like
Yeah, but
anything in my
maybe
butt.
that's because you were trying to fit a whole ass butt plug in there. Like, you got to warm up to a butt plug, I feel like.
Oh, see, I didn't. I just put lube in.
Yeah, that's probably why it sucked, right? Like, there's no way that's got to be fun, right?
I wasn't sure it was going to come back out.
This is a real conversation we're having.
Well, I mean, how about you, Devin? You seem very comfortable with the idea.
No. Well, not at all, actually. I would. But also, like, I realize,
Yeah,
like,
but also-
I'm really I'm kind of a young guy, and like, I have got a long life of sex ahead of me, and like,
You should try it.
for me to just outright, like, no, it's not for me right this second, but like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a completely different person in 10 years. Am I gonna just completely just say no? It's off the table forever? No, but right now, yeah, it's off the table.
Are you going to slide back on a 12-inch rubber?
No, that seems excessive.
Yeah.
I feel like that's quite a bit.
Okay, 6-inch.
You know, maybe we could start with something smaller, like if I ever became open to
A
it.
pencil?
It's weird that you keep circling back to this pencil thing. What's going on? Have you had a pencil up your ass? Was it a number 2? Did you do that instead of taking the test? You're supposed to use that for writing.
You know those shields that tampons come in?
No.
When I was 15, I tried it.
What in the fuck are you saying right now? You stuck a tampon up your asshole?
There wasn't a tampon in it, but it was a shield.
What the fuck are you saying? Jessica, can I see what that looks like? A tampon shield, not a tampon in someone's ass. Thanks.
Then I'm cutting this whole fucking conversation.
What do you mean?
I can't put this on air.
This is
I forgot I was recording. This is too deep. This is too deep, Devin.
no, it
Like the
isn't.
butt
This
plug,
is
this is too
comedy.
deep. Like the butt plug, this is too deep.
This is staying in. You
No,
better not
this is-
cut it.
I'm cutting it. That.
Oh, okay. The plastic bit.
Yeah.
Did it look like that when it came out?
Yeah.
No, really. Like you just like you're on all fours on the bed, and like she's been treating you real good all night.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like,
Nope.
and really?
Nope.
Jess, I'm trying for you. You know.
Nope.
I'm speaking to Jess directly. I'm
This
trying.
will never see the light of day.
You got to be kidding me. You get uncomfortable for 3 seconds, and now we're cutting it. Fuck you. No way. You always get on me about how, like, if we talk about certain conversations, how I'm getting uncomfortable. Now we're having those conversations. You're like, who's gonna cut it? Who's gonna cut it? This is the show.
This is copywritten.
What are you saying? All right, John. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, well, definitely not this.
I thought that was comedy gold. Holy shit.
It might be. I'll decide later.
You show Jess that.
Oh,
And you tell her, and you ask her if it needs to be cut.
okay,
She's gonna agree with me. That's got to stay in.
motherfuckers. Well, Devin, what about you? What's the most embarrassing thing that you haven't tried or have tried and haven't told?
There's a lot of embarrassing things I've done. You know what I mean?
Oh, let me get my notebook for a friend of mine. Right?
Yeah.
So go ahead.
This bit's been done quite a bit.
Yeah,
And you're doing it wrong.
I know.
Common household objects that can be safely inserted anally. Oh wow.
How many are there?
How many are there?
I'm a 13-year-old.
Is it number
boy.
2 pencil on this list?
Look, hold on. Look at the red lid over here.
Hairbrush handles.
Oh, I have heard of that. That's mostly girls doing that shit.
Well, I assume most of this is girls,
Toothbrush
right?
handles, yeah. It's got to be. This isn't anally.
That's what it says up at the top of Cora.
Those are all good for the pink, not the stink. Why would you fuck up a toothbrush like that?
I assume if you have like an extra one, like you have
The gas toothbrush?
you have a specific toothbrush for sticking in your ass. I hope.
Oh, I mean, you would
I hope you're not brushing your teeth with the same one there.
I don't know.
What in the fuck are you saying right now?
What?
What are you saying?
I was gonna say I was cleaning carpets at a house
Oh, okay.
when I was doing a carpet cleaning job, and I was in this like this soccer player's bedroom because she had like pictures of her in India doing soccer or whatever, and then lo and behold, from under the bed comes out this very conspicuous banana rigging.
Rigging. That.
It was a banana, but attached and stuck into the banana was one of those bullet things with a remote control.
Like a vibrator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next to that banana,
I don't think that's
was
conspicuous.
a
I think that's
fake-
pretty obvious.
Was a fake banana that was like a stress banana.
Nice.
So which banana was for what? Or was it both?
I'm concerned.
Either way.
I don't know what to make of that information. I really don't.
It just came out from under the bed, man.
I had to put an ice cylinder.
Ice. Oh, that sounds like fun. At least if it gets stuck, it melts. Right? I mean, that's the safest thing you can put up there.
Oh man,
It's
wow.
a fucking icicle.
Yeah, there's not going to be too many problems, I guess. If it gets all the way in there and it,
It just melts.
yeah, you're probably okay. What in the fuck are you doing?
I dropped my glasses. All right.
I didn't even know we were going glasses off. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Fuck, it's bright in here.
Rubber dildos.
Sure. Stop.
What is this
Stop.
website that your wife has found?
This is like a question board. You don't know what Quora is?
No.
Oh my god, let me take you through my Quora.
Excuse me?
Look at this. You're actually gonna love this. You're gonna be like, where has this been my whole life?
X-rays. What? What about foreign X-rays?
Look at this. Just scroll through this. Don't read anything particularly. Just scroll through it. Look at my feed.
Was these things you posted?
No, these are just things that are
Why
on
do
my feed.
pilots choose to fly for passenger
What's
airlines?
next? What's after that? What is it? What's it say?
It's just more talking about aircraft.
Yeah, there's a lot of like army stuff. Like you post a question on there, and then like people who have been, who have the experience doing whatever it is you're asking about.
Is this site censored at all? Does anybody
No.
monitor this shit?
No. I love this.
It could go very dark very quick.
Is it worth it to destroy Russian aircraft carrier? And then this guy talks about like why no, it's not, and this is why.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, look, toast. Now I just want avocado toast.
Yeah, there's a lot of like military stuff on here that I like. Or I have no idea what's happening.
Assume nothing.
Nothing is getting cut.
Assume. This conversation will be cut because we're talking about the cut in the middle of the cut.
That's all the more reason to keep it in the cut.
Fuck no. Okay. You were going to tell me something very embarrassing.
I'd have to think about it. There's quite a few things that come to mind. This one time, I found a nudie magazine. This is one of my first times being exposed to pornography in any way, shape, or form. I think it was like a Penthouse or something like that.
You're calling it a nudie magazine. I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do they call it? Like a porno magazine? I don't fucking know.
Well, Penthouse, Playboy. That's not exactly a nudie, is it?
I don't. It had naked people on it.
It's classy.
It had stories of like people getting fucked and whatever.
Articles at the back.
Yeah, I had that, and I kept that in my room for a while. Saw a lot of use. My mom found it.
Well, she probably couldn't open the pages, so she didn't know, right?
That was really embarrassing for me. That was like one of the worst like moments for me, for sure.
I had a similar instance.
I feel like that happens to a lot of people though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used to go over to my sister's friend's house, and her brother knew where his dad's magazines were.
Yeah.
And so when we got like done feeding the horses or moving shit around the farm, I would be like, I gotta go back to the house right quick.
Yeah. Oh, I did it too. Like anytime we were hanging out doing nothing, and then all of a sudden, your dick's got a mind of its own, especially when you're that young. And you're like,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Don't come in here. I'm locking the door for privacy.
I'm changing. It's 3 p.m. Why are you changing? I'm changing. Just like coming up with the most bullshit answer. I got it. This one's not really like this topic, but this was embarrassing for me. Really embarrassing for me. The second time I ever bought marijuana. The first time I successfully bought marijuana.
One marijuana, please.
Because the first time I bought marijuana, I actually accidentally ended up buying spice, which was an embarrassing story in and of itself. But the first time I successfully bought marijuana, I was really paranoid that my parents would find it. So, I'm leaving Steak and Shake, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with it? I'm getting picked up by my parents. So I got a cup, and then I saran wrapped this like gram nug. It was like a shit ton for me at the time. Tons of it, and I just saran wrap it. And Kyle, God bless his soul, was like, you're fucking stupid. They're never gonna smell that. And I'm like, just saran wrapping it more. Anyway, I get home and I don't know what to do with it. Like I'm just excited to have it. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke weed. But before I even get the chance, because of the first time that I bought weed and my parents found spice, my parents, even before I had drugs, they were suspicious of me. And I think they were projecting because at my age they were already doing shit. So they were like, we're gonna drug test you. And because I wasn't actually doing any drugs, I was like, drug test me, I don't care. Then when they found the spice, they were like, this is why you keep telling us we can drug test you. And I'm like, would you believe that I'm just stupid? Because that's the truth. I had no idea what this was. I thought that was marijuana. Second, but back to the main story, when they actually found the marijuana, this is the shit that really annoyed me, and that's super embarrassing.
They smoked it?
No, my mom found it, handed it to my stepdad. My stepdad looks at it, looks at me, he goes, this is fucking dirt. And I'm like, fuck you, man. That's my weed, bro. This is like talking down on my drugs. Like, fuck you, man. That's bullshit.
That's funny.
Oh,
I didn't know until I was like in my 20s that my parents used to grow.
Wow.
There's pictures of my dad and my mom at their first house.
Like they're just growing weed.
There was a pool in the backyard, and he said it just started out of nowhere.
Wow, that's crazy how that happens.
Yeah, that plant was 12 and a half feet tall.
Oh, yeah. They get big.
It was over the fence big. Like, you could see it with an airplane. And he kept cutting it down. He said it just kept coming back like a weed.
Man,
There was 17 trash bags I think he pulled off of that plant.
wow. I don't know how. Like,
I'm making an assumption. But
I don't know how. I don't know how.
pictures
weed
are
works.
grainy at best in the early 90s.
Yeah, Kodak.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my opinion has always been that like the old way of photography is better.
I know the art is so much better, right?
That's a callback to a different thing that we
Yeah, I
do.
know. I actually was talking to somebody earlier today about that. I was like, fuck you. My friend already gives me enough shit about that.
Because it's insane
No.
what you say.
No.
Like, you know what I really miss?
Why do people still buy Ataris?
You know what I really miss?
Because they like it.
I miss 480p images.
Plenty of people still play old video games,
about
right?
4K.
Plenty of people
images?
still play old video games because they're classic, they're retro. It's a different style of art.
I don't think anybody's like sitting in their basement like busting out their Atari. I think that it's more like a yeah, it's like a now and then thing. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure there's somebody somewhere still fucking.
Well, there's 7 billion people on Earth, so yeah.
There's somebody out there hardcore on the N64, no questions asked. Don't give a fuck about a PS5.
You suck at video games.
I do.
Like unironically, you're bad.
Yes.
The only video game that
I'm a casual player.
The only video game that you're okay at some of the time is Fortnite. And that's only because sometimes Fortnite just hands you shit.
I'm also better at COD than I am Fortnite.
I straight up don't believe you. Yeah, exactly.
So the thing is, Devin.
Yeah. I can't wait. Tell me more.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not good at video games the way they're supposed to be played.
Really good at playing them the way they're not supposed to be.
Yes, exactly. I do everything I can to basically break the rules in a video game.
Like, I know you have little brother syndrome, like really bad. Like you're like, you know, like when I was playing video games with my brother, he would always just focus on just whatever would make me the most pissed off. And the reason is because he wasn't as good at video games as me, so he just quit trying. And that's what you remind me of. You just don't really care to be good because you know you can't be better than anybody else that you're playing with. So instead, you just go off and try to find your own way of entertaining yourself within the video game.
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
No. See, like
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, do you actually play the game or do you just run around and cause chaos?
I don't even like doing chaos. I just like to fly the planes.
I do like that.
Drive the cars and see how many different vehicles I can acquire. That's my favorite thing. I just like stealing stuff.
I
don't even shoot anybody.
I have video evidence of proof of this.
Yeah, I don't even shoot people.
There's
like the most exciting version of that game I have actually ever found is like the PC modders who are doing like the real role playing of cops versus robbers.
Oh yeah, those are sick. Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
Or like, you know,
Well, you just
the
want to pull
guy who
people
does
over
the
and shoot 'em.
truck driver simulator and he's just driving his truck.
Why don't you play that?
I would go too far, Devin.
What do you mean?
I mean, I want the steering wheel and the shifter and the buttons.
They're not that expensive.
It is expensive.
It's
And my
not that
computer is garbage. It can barely render 7 songs at one time, much less
Man, F in the chats.
F in the chats.
John's computer's already committed suicide once, and it's
Hot
just
takes 3 times.
it's
This week is one.
Oh, it crashed on you again this week?
I had to completely empty out the C drive, restart, and reformat the entire thing. So downloading DaVinci again, everything all over again. If it wasn't for the external drives,
You know I got you.
boy howdy, I would have jumped off a cliff,
Yeah.
simultaneously pushing a button to make myself explode, while making sure that at the very bottom, every little bit of chunk of me was going into a meat grinder that fed directly into the mouth of a great white
It's a
shark.
damn near $1,000 computer, isn't it?
I've put about 750 in it.
And it was already like the unit itself was probably like an $800.
Brand new, it was $1,400, but I replaced everything. That whole thing's gone.
Like that.
I got a new motherboard, new processor, new everything.
That computer should have definitely lasted way longer than it did.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do to these things.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're downloading too much illegal porn.
I don't download it. I stream it.
You're downloading too much shit. Like, there's no way. You got to be getting viruses and stuff. Like,
For sure.
Way. Yeah.
How do you think I make the graphics? I take a thing and I put it in a thing, and then I make a thing out of the thing.
This is why I've given you terabytes of memory to keep off your computer. Why do you keep doing it? Stop doing it. Fuck you.
It's not about the memory.
I know.
Anymore. It's about how much it's able to hold in a space at one time.
You're doing too much. I know. You're running too much.
I need a new drive. I need a new graphics card. And I think that should fix my problem.
If your problem is...
I have 32 gigs of DDR4. I shouldn't have an issue, but I do.
If your problem is running multiple things at once, if that's what's causing your computer to have problems, that's your CPU. Which, unfortunately for you, means an entire rebuild.
Again.
Yeah. That's why when I bought my computer, I made sure to get a CPU that was, like, really, really good.
I mean, obviously, this is the reason poor people don't edit.
I wish you would have just called me before making purchases about the computer. I could have helped you.
I couldn't afford what you were suggesting. I would have bought the exact same thing you had, but I couldn't afford that. So I had to go for a fraction.
How much theoretically could you have spent?
None of that.
How much theoretically could you have spent on a computer? Like in the beginning? Before you bought your current computer, how much money would you have spent? $2,000?
No.
Well, you had it's a $1,400 computer, and you put $700 in it, so that's about $2,000.
Well, I didn't pay for it initially.
That's right. It was a gift.
Yeah.
Still a $1,400 unit, man. That thing should have ran you for a while. You shouldn't have had to put $700 in it. It was only like, what, 2 years old?
The motherboard went bad.
What are you doing to these things? Are you fucking them?
Let's see those little circles of light, and I just can't help but stick my dick in it.
Stop looking at mine. Don't look at that. Stop it.
It's right in my face, Devin.
What was this episode?
It's got 3 tits. One in the back. This episode is nothing. I don't know. What time is it, Devin? This has been another episode of PodDaddies. I don't know what the fuck we talked about.
Oh, man.
I'm going to Men in Black wipe our brains after this conversation.
Yeah. Let us know what we should do next.
Something better.
Your stabbing story sucked.
Yeah. Where's your story? You didn't stick nothing up your ass. You didn't get stabbed.
I told a whole weed story. I told a whole porn magazine story.
That was slightly embarrassing at best.
Listen, no one said, John, tell us what you've stuck up your ass. You volunteered that information at your own volition.
I'm definitely deleting half this video.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
If you like watching our videos, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell. That helps support us and show that there's somebody out there watching. Also, don't forget to comment below or watch this video or this video and keep subscribing.